to, do your research, ability to solve a problem. You get ability to solve a problem. You get, you know, an ability to be able to design good UI. You get, or functional UI for your users. But one thing that is missing that I know of, that I'm sure of, is the power of storytelling in your presentation. Ability to connect your thoughts from start to finish. You get so, and that's very important to your case study. You get, been to several interviews. You get, I can't count. You get both both Nigerian based and abroad based interview. Presentation is like a key factor. Ability to deliver your thought process you get to clients or stakeholder is very important. You get, and that is the energy I want to bring to the table. That's what I'm bringing to the table tonight. You get, for us to be able to, what we are designing, what we are trying to, problem we are trying to solve, on our Figma, ability to be able to, story tell the story, from user perspective, you know, to you as a designer, and to the business, goal of the product. You get, those things are very important. You get, so starting with storytelling is a powerful tool to captivate your audience, to captivate your audience, communicate design decisions, and showcase your work impact. You get, so the things you need to put in place while you're trying to storytell or try to communicate your thought process on your design is to define your core narrative. You get, start with the problem. Clearly articulate. I'm going to show us if like two. I have to do some research. Like I'm going to show us after this short presentation. You get, start with the problem. Clearly articulate the problem your design solves. Do you get? Introduce the hero. So center your story around the user and their journey. So when I'm landing on your case study, your hero section or your cover page should be able to articulate what, okay, people are joining. You get, so should be able to articulate what I'm supposed to see. So if I'm landing on your cover page or your hero section on your case study, let me just use that word. You get, the word, the caption should be able to tell me that, okay, wow, it should give me a kind of foretaste of what I should expect in having to go through your case study. And the truth is that in trying to get, product design role or UI/UX role, product manager or talent recruiters, they don't have so much time, right? So they need to get in 2 minutes, they should be able to get the scope of what is in your case study. Do you get? I should be able to get the narrative. I should be able to get the problem you're trying to solve in 2 minutes. If I'm not able to do that with you guys' case study, it means that the project might be very good, but in terms of storytelling and narrative, you're not delivering your thought process properly. And that's what I'm here to look out to it for everybody, in our case study bootcamp. You get, so moving on, structure your presentation like a story. So don't just don't dump what's it called, you know research everything, just dump it for the person that want to look at it. You are actually presenting this case study to your prospective clients. Do you get? My portfolio, I feel some of us have seen it and some of us liked and followed me too. My portfolio has earned me a lot of money. Let me use that word. Let me use that word. You get because of the way it's structured. You get, and it's already even getting outdated. You get, and I'm already working on updating some of the things there. You get, so so your portfolio These things you're doing in this case study, you all are working on is going to be in your behance, and that's your portfolio somewhat. You get so you have to caption the thought process. If a client is checking it, or if a talent recruiter is checking your case study or your portfolio, you should be able to get to know you in 2 minutes. The person should be able to get to know the kind of designer you are in 2 minutes. If not, you miss out. You miss the opportunity. Do you get? Because there are thousands of designers out there, but it's not all of them. I used to say when I started, when I started, I was hearing there are a lot of people in this design space. I said, yes, I know, but it's not everybody that is getting it right. And that's the truth of the matter. If you're on LinkedIn, you will know that there are few persons that are really out there that are striving as product designers. Do you get? In times of delivery, in times of thought process, do you get? In times of even their presentation on their LinkedIn, do you get? So much more. I want us to have that um that sense of you know my presentation has to be solid. To be sincere with you, even in your interview, you get in interview we have. I'm trying to go here and there, but I'm still connected to my thoughts. You get in your interview, there's what we call whiteboard challenge, right? Whiteboard challenge. There are ones that whiteboard challenge is more like a um, instant design. They give you a scenario. You kind of work on it directly. Do you get? They can tell you that this so user is having issue with so soft, and that this way solve this solve this problem. Then the recruiter will now listen to you, how you engage them, and how you're able to go from your having to do your have to do survey, have to ask them questions and all that, to you know your design process. You just want to get your design process to the finish, right? So somewhat, if you don't learn how to narrate or present, structure your presentation like a story. Set up, introduce the context, your role in the project. Do you get? Context is very important. Do you get? You can't be a product designer and you work with context. Context. Do you get? So, and also conflict. Explain the design process, aligning, obstacles and solutions. You get? And also come to a kind of resolution. You get? Present the final designs and its impact on users. So as you are doing, as all of you are doing your empathy mapping, all those stuffs, right? You need to have a sense that my final design, my presentation has to have an impact on my user. I must be able to see everybody's, because that's why I'm here in these 3 days, right? I must be able to, if I'm going through your case study, do you get? I must be able to see how your product impacts the users. Do you get? Do you get? Your interface might not be all glamour or sharp as it were, but if the functionality makes a lot of sense, do you get? I'm good to go. Do you get? So, and your next client is good to go too. Do you get? So, your thought process, your delivery in terms of impacting your user in your designs is very, very important. Do you get? Are we together? Show some love. Show some love. If we are together, we are together. Oh, nice one, nice one, nice one. I want us to relax, right? Because I really want everybody to get me properly. You get? All right, moving on. All right, so hold on. Yeah, use visuals to support the story. I'm going to show us one or two things, right? You get to use visuals to support the story. That's why you have your personals. Don't just do anyhow. Don't just dump text for your viewers or person that want to read through your case study. Don't dump text for them. Don't just do anything anyhow. Make it catchy. Make it use nice colors. You get? Not too much, but nice colors that can attract and make that person just want to stay and read what you have. Don't use anyhow text. Do you get? Make sure your texts are very simple and easy to read. Inter is a very good one to use. Poppins is a very good one to use. Do you get? Those basic texts that anybody can easily read. Do you get? All right. Your personas, your user journey map, your before and after. I like the transformation your design brought about. Do you get? You must be able to show you know, show the transformation your design, has done on the products, and impacting the user through, like, by impacting the user. Do you get? So it's very important to show before and after, thought process of your design case study. All right. Moving on, make it relatable. Make your presentation relatable. Make your designs relatable. Make your thought process relatable. You get? Use scenarios. You can use stories, right? Use story. You get? I remember my last interview, and the one of the recruiter just asked me that, you know, was my inspiration as a designer. Do you get? Was my inspiration as a designer. I didn't just go straight to the point, right? I didn't go straight to the point. I went back to my school days, my last project, right? Do you get? I went back to how I started as a mechanical engineer, and you know, and teaching us, further maths, engineering maths, abstract. The whole thing was just abstract, right? They began to make a lot of sense more when those calculations are now being, explained. When I was during my IT, right? I knew how to what's it called, to repair a car, like brakes, all those things now begins to come to life. So my articulation of being a designer, I was able to tell my story from being a mechanical engineer to bringing abstract thoughts, things that are abstract. Client can just give you brief. It's just there. Oh, yeah, go and design it. Do you get? So ability to bring abstract thoughts. You get things that are lettered to life. Do you get? By research and all that is my inspiration, and it makes a lot of sense, right? So you need to learn how to storytell. You get? While you are presenting anything at all as a designer. Do you get? Make sure you are able to do stories, tell stories. Do you get? That links with your thoughts. It helps the person to relate with what you're doing. You get? Or what you're presenting. Do you get? Some of those guys don't even, some of the stakeholders know what they want, some don't know. You need to really explain to them. Even if they know, they need to know that you know what you're doing. Do you get? And that can be possible if they can't relate to what you're saying. To just be like jargon. Do you get? So everyday scenario, use everyday scenario, connect with audience using familiar situations. Do you get? Simplify jargon. Use relatable terms to explain technical concepts. Do you get? Analogies and metaphors. Don't just think that persons that are looking at your portfolios are designers. That would be wrong. Do you get? So they should understand typography now. They should understand what empathy mapping is. They should understand. Do you get? So don't do that. Make sure that your thought process anybody can relate with it. Do you get? As such. Analogies and metaphors make abstract concepts tangible. You get? Make it tangible. Your concept should be tangible. Do you get? And those are the things I'm going to be looking out for as I'm looking at, checking up our case study process and how to get it presented. Do you get? All right. Focus on the emotional impact. You get? you know Improve lives. How that product improve lives. Show how your design improves lives, saves time, and reduce frustration. This is, I'm saying, they are very important. You get? Those are the things, those are the concept or keywords or key solution your next client want to see. Do you get? So this bootcamp is not just preparing us to just be still where we are. Is to be able to push and do more on our own. After this bootcamp, you should be able to take up, more case studies, push yourself out there. You get, and because you already know what you're doing, you already know the concept, you already know how it flows, right, from start to finish, and that's what we're trying to do in this bootcamp. You get? So make sure your solution, you get, improve lives, saves time, you get, reduces frustration for users. Do you get? Users should be able to check out maybe on an e-commerce platform in 1 minute. If it's more than that, it means that you're already frustrating. There are many screens. Do you get? Screens that can be simplified to maybe 2 flows, you turn it to 4 flows. Do you get? It means that you're not business oriented as a designer. Do you get? It means that you will not, that product will not convert. And for every product owners, forget they are speaking English, they want money. They want their products to yield revenue. They are investing in it. Do you get? And they want revenue for their products. And that should be a designer without business mindset. Do you get? You won't strive. That's like a keynote. If you don't remember anything today, you must be a business minded person, or designer, while solving a problem. Do you get? And that's what make you strive and miss plenty guys or plenty designers. Do you get? I'm talking from experience, right? You are bringing, let them know you are not just bringing mock-ups or designs to the table. Let them know that you too, you know business strategy. There are companies that have vast persons that handle those things, but when you are relating with the business development guys, they know that you know what you are doing. You are relating with them. You are connecting their thoughts with your own designs, and that makes the teamwork. It makes it flow and move forward, right? Do you get? So emotional connection to connect with the audience on an emotional level. Do you get? Why plenty people are stuck on shorts now, YouTube shorts? Do you get? It's because of somebody's time on research, right? I was saying it somewhere during a presentation that why you see people addicted to shorts. Do you get? It's because somebody has done research and has seen a business perspective to things that shorts has more views than even normal long videos, right? So those are things, and now people are not even more on YouTube than ever before. Do you get? So those things are concepts you need to put, you need to be able to have ideas to connect with the emotion of people, what the user needs. Do you get? Those are the things you need to look out for while designing. Don't just design because they are telling you to design something. Do you get? Do research. Though they are dummy projects, but at the same time, go a little, take one step further, like take go do more, do research more, right? Your dummy project can get you an entry role. I'm not even joking with you. Do you get? It can get you an entry role if it makes a lot of sense. What you just left that is it didn't go live. Do you get? It didn't go live. That's all. But in terms of contextual, approach to your designs, you get it's it gives that person, that your next client, an idea that I can recruit this person, I can hire this person. Do you get? All right. Are we together? No, show some love. Let me be sure we're together. Show some love. Oh, Godfrey. Yeah. So carry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I want us to relax. We're going to learn a lot, and we're going to deliver. You get? We're going to deliver your baby child. All right. Moving on. All right. So end with a call to action, right? So invite feedback, encourage audience participation and engagement, express next step, outline the future direction of the project. All right. So in that light, let me just explain a little bit. So, most of us now we have these case studies. Some of us are still having issues with how to get user feedback on our projects. Me, I don't see that one as plenty issue, right? Just get this thing done. Let's get the project done. Then put the prototype out there. You can showcase your prototype on your LinkedIn with user feedback. You can get user feedback that way. Some people sincere, if you have sincere persons on your that are following you get, they will tell you no, this shouldn't be here, this should be here and that. That way you can go back to your design because they are dummy projects, right? You can go back to your design and iterate. Do you get? And what iterate? So do you get? So basically, prototyping should be is very important in a dummy project, right? So as to help you get user feedback. You can send your prototype feedback on your case study. Do you get? It's a case study. Again, with maybe 10 persons, you can already get somewhat, already get what to work on, what to iterate on. Do you get? Are we together? Are we together? Do you get? So, okay, moving on. Okay. So tips for effective storytelling. Lastly, I guess you get so practice empathy. Relate the story back to the user. Make sure that you tie your story back to the user. Do you get tie your story back to the user? You know, let person see your process, your thought process. See that at every level you are connecting your thoughts to users, and that's your goal. You get focus on the narrative arc, avoiding unnecessary details. You get don't put plenty words. You get ask questions or involve them in the story. Do you get involve? You can just ask a question, not like direct that can give you direct feedback, right? But ask the question and from users perspective and your research, answer it. Do you get it gives them, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. In the case study, they are not seeing you, they are not asking you directly, but you're already engaging them. And these are the thought process, right? And these are the feedback, and this is how we're trying to this is how I'm able to solve this problem. Do you get? And that will be it. So um to explain better all the abstract thought that I've said, I will show us one or two case studies that really, like, just doing research, it really blew my mind, right? All right. Are we together? Let's show some love, please. Let's show some love. I need it. I need plenty love today. All right. Don't be tired of showing me that love. It won't take you anything. Thank you, Kendi. Thank you. Elizabeth, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged. All right. Yeah, Manuela, thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Moving on. So let me show us this particular case study. Present. 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 Mm, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That's kind of just hold on. All right. So I'm sharing two case study. I can also send the link. I'll share the link with you guys. Um, okay, we still have time. We still have time. All right. So see the caption, right, for this. So your presentation is very key, right? It's very, very important. Your presentation is very important. Make the hero part where the person is going to see, anybody that lands on your case study, where they are going to see. Don't just do anything anyhow. I will not take it. Do you get? You need to make sure that your cover page is tight, right? Easy way to manage your money. So you already kind of know, oh, this person is trying to solve out a how users can manage their money properly on a fintech app, right? So this is like the home page, right? You can have a screen, just a screen to showcase. You don't have to have all the screens on the page, right? On your first page, on your cover page. You get so see the arrow, see the pointer, right? See the pointer. The pointer just goes down to work process, right? They've taught us all these things. That's what what I'm trying to show us here is storytelling and how to connect users with your aesthetics and your thought process on why you are trying to put all your information together for presentation. Do you get? All right. So you have the products, you have the problem. Do you get? Task is there, solution is saying things that is going to do, right? So you are already having a full understanding of what you're going to meet on this particular case study, right? User research, thought about money management, blah blah blah. I will share it with us. You get, so it's having the data analyzed. You get the user personnel. You get information architecture. You get typography, color, icons, and the likes. Then to your wireframe. If you can, most of us might not be able to achieve this, but if we can try, right, do research on how to do presentation, right? Wireframe to high fidelity. It's just showing you like using a basic, animation, right? Do you get to show that particular screen that he has? Do you get, you now have the, so there's a way you can present your prototype, right? To be sincere with us, right? I'm not against static designs, right? But you know, there's a way you can present your motion design, right, to your client, and that keeps them to want to look at what you're trying to solve than just making it static. And the best way is to convert your MP4 to SVG. Do you get? Convert your MP4, your video to SVG. Go online, do research. Do you get? Do research on how to do that, how to get your what's it called, your prototype down to your Behance. There are plenty on YouTube. Do you get? So this just, it keeps me just keep there. And it's narrating with arrows. Arrows are connected. Do you get, to get together on this particular case study? Do you get? Optimize your expenses and you explain and you put the screens there. Do you get? So those things are very important. Learn how to also connect. You can use a static image like this. Are we together? Are we together? All right. You can use a static image to connect your screens together, right, and do it better. You get, spend, receive, right, and that he was able to connect the dots together. You get, set your goals and achieve them safely. I'm just trying to explain, the visual representation of what this guy has, on his project. And he now has a lot of mock-ups, right? Mock-ups of other screens. But he was able to explain the major screens. You don't have to have all your screens on your case study. What the client want to see is, what are you able to solve? What screen solves the particular problem you're trying to explain? Do you get? And that resolved it. I'll also show us one more thing, one more case study. That way we'll move to the next thing. um, thanks man. Some people are showing me love. Thank you. All right, one more case study, then we'll move to the next thing. Thank you, Godfather. Thank you so much. I'm encouraged. Correct. All right. Last but not the least, to explain. I'm just using these instances to explain what storytelling is all about and how you can captivate your audience. You get with your thought process. So don't do a conventional. I don't want a conventional cover page. You know that if you put your cover page on LinkedIn, just cover page, you see tractions like people trying to just look at what's this guy doing. Do you get? If it's catchy, it's business. It's like advertising. You're trying to advertise yourself, right? You're trying to advertise yourself, and your how you showcase yourself out there, how your designs are, speak of you. Nobody is coming to meet you and shake you. How are you doing, sir? No, they are looking at your design that they will use to relate with you. Do you get? So let's not just have a sense of we go just do this case study and we go come out. No, it's not. It shouldn't be like that. Do you get? I want us to have a sense of excellence. Do you get? And trying to put things, you know, in order of hierarchy. Do you get? So, look at this. Learn anything on your schedule. These are like the new trend. In case you guys don't know that this is what is happening in times of cover page and presentation. There are old ways that you used to do your presentation. You put one at the right. You put your what's it called? I used to have those things too in my portfolio. You have the explanation of the stuff by the right. Then you have the mock-up. You can still do that, but I'm just trying to show us what is trending and what can give life to your effort. Do you get? Do you get? So imagine just the color alone, just making a lot of sense, right? It's putting some of the things that are involved in the learning platform, design, case study, psychology, history, e-learning, and all that. You get synchronizing an e-learning platform designed to help people learn a wide range of new skills with a totally new online experience. Project overview. Do you get? It puts the screen right up. Do you get? So context. This guy has key task. Your task is like contextual, reasoning. Do you get? Of why you're trying to, or conceptual problem that you're trying to solve. Do you get? The training takes place on its own educational LMS platform. Unfortunately, there is no mobile application that would make the learning process simple and convenient. You get? You also have like facts around it to show that these are the, like, based on research, right? And solution. The app will allow students to watch lectures, courses, and communicate verbally without a computer. Do you get? It's trying to solve, e-learning platform like you can do it on your mobile, somewhat like that, right? Scope of work. Normal, you have the discover, analyze, prototype, and design. See the visual context too. It's not just putting text anywhere. It's trying to put colors. It's trying to put keywords. Do you get? It's also trying to design his presentation and not just dump it for persons to just look. He's putting things to just make it engaging. Do you get? Things are moving. Your case study should move. Do you get? Your case study presentation should move. I won't lie to you. If there are static images, it's not like he's doing so much animation, right? But things are moving. So it's calling my attention to stay. People are more, attracted to things that are moving. Do you get? I know for some of us, we might not be able to achieve that. That's fine. But I'm teaching all this, I'm letting us know that as you move forward, make sure that motion is part of things you look into as you're designing. Do you get? All right, things are moving, right? So you have your competitive analysis. If you notice for this one, I like this particular one. Okay, because in your first 2 seconds, you are kind of already having a foretaste of, the visual representation or the experience that you will meet. So that makes me want to go more down to check through this particular case study. Do you get? Competitive analysis, you have the details there, you have important findings. Just put it there, put necessary things that are very important. You get? Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Do you see? Just trying to capture that person is trying to is giving like a quote. So don't just do things like, there's no a monotonous way or a one way to design or to present your case study. Do you get? Reason, like, think of it that You know that people are tired of a way, like there's a way, if you check case study generally, there's a way it is. Do you get? And recruiters are tired of those dumbing process of doing things. Make it engaging, do things outside the box, right? Do you get? And I like that's why I like this particular case study, right? Empathy mapping came in later. You know, your field, your sales. Nobody tells you that after this, it has to be this. No, as long as you are able to tell your story to connect your thought process, that's what is very important, my brother and sisters. Are we together? You get? So few says, does, and think. You get jobs to be done. See the way you just designed the jobs to be done. I'm trying to emphasize on this because it's very important. It's very, very important. I still have more time. Like I still have like 1 hour, so I'm taking my time. You get? Analyze job stories. You know, job stories basically the next step I'm going to try to understand the customer. He's trying to tell you things like I will send it to us, you read it. So don't just dump things for us in this case study. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you get? Don't just dump things for person that want to read it or that want to go through it. Your presentation is you, your case study is you. Just see it that way. It's the way you are addressed. Let me use it that way. Do you get? So it's the way you cover yourself, you cover your portfolio. That's the way you are going to be addressed, and that's the truth. You get? So uh, this guy is able to explain into details what he's trying to achieve, right? On this particular case study. You get? You know, hypothesis, he's putting details around that. You get? Then to his wireframe. Things are moving again. Things are moving. Do you get? Things are moving again. My brothers and sisters, things are moving. Do you get? So these are very important. You get notification, search courses. That's like his own, information architecture, right? And it makes a lot of sense. You get then to his UI design. You get explaining. I like see if you want to strive, you need to explain. You can feel like notification is normal. Everybody know what notification is. A lie. Explain it. Give it a more, you know, you know, sensible presentation. Do you get? Bring out your, flesh out your design, right? Are we together? Let's show some love, please. Let's show some love. Like I need this right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, connect, try and connect your screens with dots like the way you are saying it. Connect from onboarding to home screen to, do you get? Just try and connect. Don't just split, don't just scatter them. Don't scatter your thought process, right? 0102, number it. Number the screen. Connect the most essential parts that you're trying to explain to your client, right? Without seeing you. Let the person be able to see and say, okay, from here I move to display, okay, from here I move to, without even prototyping yet. Do you get? Let them see those visual representation of your mock-ups, right? And that way you will fly. That way you are going to fly. You're going to fly. You get? All right. Notification, you begin to explain more on the screens. Do you get? Catalog, begin to explain more on what those things entails. You get in sync with these beautiful designs, and it's just trying to explain things like more searching. You get stories around the screens. Just do something that keep me going. You get that keeps me going. Your UI kit, see, it's not, nobody says your typography has to be up there. You get? You can put it later. Me, I feel like because I did some research too, your UI kit, what you use, your design system can come in later. Do you get? Let recruiters see what you're trying to solve first. Do you get? When the person now scrolling down, is just saying, okay, oh, this is the color, okay, this is the text, these are the fonts. Do you get? That way you can also still continue. I like this design for real. I like the presentation. Do you get? Thanks for your attention. And it moves. So your storytelling is very important in your design. Try to connect every bit. Don't just dump screens for your recorder to be figuring out. No, if it's just 5 screens you want to explain it well. Do you get? And make sure that it's tied to the user. It's always, connecting back to the user. That will be it for storytelling tonight. If you have any question, you can roll in now. Yeah. All right, going. Godfrey. You can ask your question. Go ahead.
All right, sir. So when you were talking about motion earlier, you mentioned something about what we should learn. My internet was breaking that time, so I didn't hear you clearly.
Okay, so I'm saying that there are what's it called, like how your screen can move, right? In terms of motion, there are resources on YouTube that can help. I will also share on the group. We are not here for motion design course, right? This is just a boot camp. Share again. So I will share
Mhm.
some of it to the group that can help. Do you
Okay.
get? That was what I said in there. Because it's very important that things begin to move in your design and not just static. Because it kind of grabs the attention of your audience, as it were. Do you get?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Any other question? Any other question? Okay, meaning we are together. All right, show some love, show some love, show some love. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so basically, I'm going to be sharing some things around mockups. You get, so mockups are very important. Mockups are very important. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Godfather. Thank you, Kendi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So mockups are very important in our presentation. So these things that you're seeing on the screen, they are mockups, right? They are mobile screen mockups that helps to visualize your design. To get your frame, having to put it in actual screen. You get, it helps to visualize, you know, the experience better than just having it on a flat screen. You get, so few places I feel we can that can help us. I have one particular resources I use. I'm going to share that now. Hold on. Mockups are actually very important. My screen is loading. Just hold on. Mockups were very, very, very important. You get, I think one of the things that makes some of my designs catchy and made clients to stay back is my mockups. You get, so there are various ways. My major way I use Photoshop for my mockups. You get, but I'm trying to look out for other ways that it's not everybody that knows how to use mockups on Photoshop, right? So, and there are also plugins that can help. You get, I don't use the plugins, but you can try them out too. What I use basically is Photoshop. You get, for my mockups, but I know that there are other ways, and that's what I want to show us now. You get, done. Okay, I'm sharing some links in the group now so that I don't miss some things I promised to share with us. Don't worry, it's going to be awesome time. Don't worry, everybody's going to get things right. All right, I just shared the some resources that's for the mockups that you can use, and I'm going to explain how you can use them. You get, for the Figma file. So let me share my screen. There should be music alongside though. Maybe tomorrow we'll play some music. All right. Oshi, nice one. We should have music. Like, if I'm trying to look for something, music should be going like, don't give up, guy, don't give up. Sunday, don't give up. Something like that. You get. All right. So I'm encouraging everyone to not give up and it's process. UX product design is process, and for real, you're going to make money. That's the truth. You're gonna make money, but you need to put, yourself to work, and you're going to see yourself fly, and that's the truth. You get Windows. Okay. Yep, I got it. All right. I've got tons of resources for you guys. You get. I'm a resourceful man. Minister of resources. You get. All right. All right. I've shared a link to this particular page I'm sharing now. So I want to explain how to use these mockups. You get. I want to explain how to use this mockup so that you're not stranded. You get. So for instance, let me use one of it. Okoro is already there, you know, trying to pinpoint one or two things. I like Sunday. There was a group I met Sunday. Sunday is trying to Sunday is an active man. Correct guy. Nice one, nice one, nice one. All right. So this is so once you, I believe you are with me. Okay, so I'm breaking it down. So I'm trying to teach us how to use mockup for our screens, right? Some of us did websites, right? I think we'll get there. You get, but for mobile screens, let me just explain that now. I think most of us did mobile screens. You get. So you have their default mode is linear. You get, default mode is linear, but you click on that particular linear. You get that the way I'm clicking on it. You click on it, then you come to this image. You click on image, so it will change to image. You can also delete this iPhone X thing. So once you change to image, you click on upload from your file. So you need to export your screen first to your computer. Do you get it? It's easier that way, so that you're not any other way. Me, I don't really know. This is the way I know how to use it. You get, you export the screen that you want to bring into the mockup to to your laptop, then you import it to this particular mockup. You can copy it, you can copy all these things that we have here to your own personal workspace. You can take it to the, okay, I can also copy it and put it on the case study bootcamp so that everybody can have access to it. All right, so I'm just going to use a random screen here, right? Random screens, right? So basically, so once you click on, I just use a random screen, right? So once you click on it, then you see your screen mocked up to the space, right? Are we together? So let me use one of our case studies, one of our screens, so that it can be relatable. Hmm. By now, I'm still seeing wireframe everywhere. By now, we should be on high fidelity. Okay, interesting. I'm not seeing any high fidelity yet. How? Why? Okay. Guys, what's going on now? I'm not seeing any high fidelity work here. Is it just research we've done since? Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All right, I'm just going to use the wireframes I'm seeing here. The low fidelity, what's it called? All right, I'm going to export this. Some are still far behind. The essence of this bootcamp is that we're able to finish up to high fidelity and present. It's different business. This one that you are doing now, it's not presentation. You are just following process to design your work to solve the problem. Then we now move to presentation. That's why I'm here. Okay, so we need to hasten up to get our high fidelity done. Some of us are already in mid fidelity, and that makes a lot of sense. Put it to life, add the necessary thing, and let's move. Do you get? That's why you appeared. Let's just get to work, right? That's just to emphasize. We need to finish up before Saturday, or not before Saturday. Any leftover, it is going to be a personal wala. Do you get? Um, okay. Export login. Where should I put it? Download. We know how to export now. If you don't know, let me just explain now. Raise up your hand. Okay. Assume everybody knows. Moving on. Download. Okay. Hmm. Maybe I should just share my entire screen that way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go to the login page, mockup. So directly you just have it on this your mockup. Easy peasy. Do you get? So you can move it to particular page you want it to be, or your presentation and all that. The mockups are for presentation. Do you get? Very, very, very important. And you can tweak the color, right? You can tweak the color. The color is here. You can tweak it to that of the anything you want it to be like. Do you get? Depending on the way you are trying to present your stuff, right? So this is, I think this is enough for your presentation as regarding your mockups for mobile, right? You have more than enough. You have more than enough. And if you want to use plugins, you have mockups. I have few ones here. Let me just show us. You have the mockup plugins. We have mockup studios. Just do your research, right? Do your research. That's why you're a product designer. Do you get? What we're trying to do here is to make sure you have a right sense of what you do and have good. Shouldn't be out of this boot camp and you don't have eye for good stuff, right? I don't do things anyhow. Like it has to be good. You get? I'll be solid. You get? And that's the mentality we should all have. You get? Trying to give excellence. Trying to put things. Getting things well. Very important. You get? All right. So so that will be it for the mockups. For your for the desktop screen, right? You could check your community page. You get just search for desktop mockups, right? In the Figma community, you should find there, and then you can just import the way I just did. Same process, right? That way. Okay. These are for presentations, and it will all go well if we are able to harness for the cover page. I think there's something here. Yeah, see the way they did theirs for the mock-up, right? You can also mimic this, import your stuff, you know, try to, try to work, like redefine what they have here, and also use it to present your stuff. This is like their cover page for their. If you go to the Figma community, this is what you see for their cover page. You get just showing you that it's for mockups. You get so, and for your cover page is the first thing I've explained that earlier, right? Or your hero. That's what is playing the first thing that the anybody will see on your portfolio, on your case study, right? You get. Um, if you have any question before I move forward, that's for your mockups. Any question? Any question? Because I want to know the progress with our designs. So I've explained a lot of things on how you can go about your designs. You can go to Pinterest to check how some other case studies are and mimic it. Do you get? Copy it, screen grab it, share it, and bring it to your what's it called and mimic it. Designs are basically ability to redefine somebody else's design. That's how you grow. Ability to be able to identify what is good first, what is working, then ability to replicate it first of all, then you tweak it to what fits into your design. Do you get to your context? Do you get? So that's it. Okay, so if you have any question, let me hear before I begin to address individuals based on their progress, because we need to get this thing done, like done in less than maybe 68 hours or less. Yeah. Any question? If we are together, show me some love. Show me some love. I need some love. Show me some love. We need to get song here, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. I want us to really relax, right? I really want us to relax, and we're learning, but we're learning with so much you're relaxing and you're learning. That's very important. You get. I don't believe in Ozo and Bozo. I'm a very strict person. There are a few persons here that has worked with me on life projects and they know what's up. She gets. I'm very, very strict. All right. So I want to be addressing each person. So we are going to be discussing real time your progress, your work, you get. And I know most of the representatives are here. You get to catch one or two things. All right. So what I want to see task for tomorrow is that everybody between now and tomorrow, your high fidelity should be ready. That's number one. High fidelity should be ready, and your it's not too much, right? And your hero space for your presentation should be ready. Do you get? Your hero section should be ready, or your cover page should be ready. All right. That way you can begin to now tweak what you want to have, how you want to arrange your thought process. Then I can begin to follow up tomorrow on it. Are we together? Are we together? Do we all get what I said, please? Please, if you get that assignment, please show me some love, please. Thank you. Did you all get that assignment, please? Did you all get that assignment? Okay, I believe so. I believe so. All right. So, all right, all right. Thank you. So, I'm saying Eddie and Ella. If you are here, please signify, please. Thank you. Thank you. Eddie and Ella, if you are here, please signify. Just say hello, like unmute your mic. It's both
All
of
right,
you I want
hello.
to
Yeah, I'm
discuss
here.
it now while everybody's here. Yeah. So I have like less than 37, right? So I have less than maybe 40 minutes to address some of these things here. Right? Okay. Somebody's raising up. Okay, Eddie. All right. All right.
No, you were
Okay, thank
asking
you.
if we were here, so
So,
that's
are
fine.
you on your system? Okay, yeah. Are you on your system? That's what I'm asking. Yes. Just
Yes, I am
unmute your mic. We're
on my
talking.
laptop.
All right. All right. All right. So, I want you to. Can you just give us? Can you give us brief explanation of your project?
All
You get?
right.
Is that possible? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, very
Yeah.
possible. Okay, so
All right.
we're working on redesigning a page for a company called Servi, an American company, but also based in Asia and some other parts. And their website doesn't look so good. So we're basically redesigning the landing page. That's all we're doing. So yeah, that's basically. And the company focuses on so they actually have this integration system whereby they aid in self-service payments. You know, like those restaurants you go to or those supermarkets you go to, whereby you don't have to go to the
Okay.
counter to check out. You can just use the self-service option and check out yourself and just go. So that's what they do. They provide that service to
Okay.
hotels, restaurants, venues, and all of that. So we're just redesigning the landing page. And why we don't have that here is because we're working on another Figma file. We're going straight to high def. So
Okay.
that's why we don't have it here. But
Okay.
hopefully we'll do our best, let's say
Okay.
tomorrow next to bring that here.
Hmm. Tomorrow next. Can we have it tomorrow? Is it
It's
possible to have
possible.
it tomorrow?
Tomorrow is possible. Tomorrow is possible.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But for
All
the
right.
cover page you talked
All right.
about,
So,
because you only brought screens for mobile,
yeah.
if you could give us resources for websites, that would help.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I will do that. I'll share with you. Yeah. I'll just share
Thank
on
you.
the general page.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. That's fine. Okay. My question is, I'm not done with you yet. So,
That's
in
fine.
times of redesigning the landing page, redesigning the landing page, so what are the things you're looking out for? Like, what are the things that is initiating your thought process to redesign the page? Is it just for aesthetic sake, or what are the
Okay.
things you are like? What are the things you're looking out to improve? Yeah, that's the word.
So we have three major reasons here. First of all is about
Okay.
navigation. The current page in navigation is really poor. Maybe when we're doing like proper case study, it'll
Okay.
be before and after. And then secondly, their
Okay.
value proposition, like what they do, it's not clearly spelled on the landing page when you go there. You have to like, because I had to do a little bit of
Okay.
research on the company to actually find out what they do, and that's wrong. If I own a hotel, for example, and I come there under 30 seconds, I don't see it, I'm off. So second thing, want to make sure the value proposition is very clear. And then third is the aesthetics. It's quite shitty. to be-
Mm.
so we're trying to fix that
Okay.
up. So those are the
Nice
three
one.
things we're trying to fix. Mm.
Mm. Okay, nice one, nice one. I'm actually very okay with the fact that you guys know what you're doing. That's Eddie and the other person, Ella. Yeah, you guys know what you're doing, and I can't wait to see the output of this thought process and your research. You get well done,
Thank you.
well done, well done, well done, well done. Yeah.
Thank you.
Moving on. So I'm hoping that we can get that cover page and maybe some of your high fidelity tomorrow if possible, because like that's like this tomorrow is like the you know time that we can really access this high fidelity, so that the last day could just be to brush up the presentation. You get, so let's try.
Okay, sir.
Let's
All right,
try
sir.
to get
Thank you.
the high fidelity done tomorrow. All right. Right. Well done, well done, well done. Moving on, you can mute your mic. Moving on, Kehinde, my guy, and MD, manage what's the meaning of MD, please? Okay, if you're here, please unmute your mic, greet the house, and let's know what you're doing so that we can be part of what you're doing. Yeah, no so.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So my name is
Good
Kendi.
evening. Oh,
Yeah.
Kehinde.
My partner's
Wow.
name is MD Actor, I think, if I'm pronouncing correctly.
All right. Okay. So you can write on, please. Go ahead.
Okay, so we are working on a fintech product, which is I think everybody should know OP, or people in Nigeria should know OP. So our
Yeah,
problem statement
we
is
do.
okay. So when I went through, let me just give like a short story. Because I use OP very well. So there was a certain time I was trying to get like a
Okay.
total amount of money I've received from a particular sender. I was unable to do that. Like I had to like do
Okay.
it manually, which is taking my pen and book to like sort out the old money, which I could not even do that because most of the money entered since like let's say 2 years ago, and I could not even be going back and back and back to find this. So that was why I settled for that problem to solve. So the
Okay.
the solution I had in mind is maybe like introducing a new feature that could help users to get like a total sum of amount you've gotten for somebody. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I think I'm making sense actually.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
let's, for instance, now you want to get like the total amount of money you've gotten from a particular sender. You could use the person's name
Mm-hmm.
to sort out that, or if possibly you have the payment ID, you could just search that one on the search bar, then it will come out with the total amount. That's each transaction. So we might have like two sections that will come out in
Okay.
each transactions. So if you click on it, you can see like other payments you got from the person, or every there's another screen to just see everything at once and total sum. So I think
Mm,
yeah,
okay. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I'm trying to read through too as you're talking. Okay. Okay.
okay.
Finance. Yeah. Tracking. Okay.
So
So
okay.
how far have you gone? How far have you guys gone with the
We've not really gone
yeah,
too
go ahead.
far. I had issues with my laptop. That's like Monday, so I could not use it to do anything. In fact, I'm using my friend's own to be in this meeting.
Okay.
So I cannot really work on the system.
Mm. So um. So MD system two should not have issues now, right? That's why you have a partner. So what's up with MD?
Yeah. Sorry, I've not reached out to him though, which I think is like wrong. I mean, I should have reached out and we might have probably like talk things up, but I've not reached out to him.
MD, are you there? Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I think you guys should work on. I need something tomorrow, like tomorrow. Like I'm going to check this space you get before the class tomorrow. I need some high fidelity designs. This is very very important. I'm seeing your research here. You guys have got. Do you get? So let's get this thing done. You get. So tomorrow you are going to present some parts of your high fidelity or your thought process fleshed out in terms of functionality. You get for us to see. You get. So I really want you to listen up around that. Work with your guy.
Yeah, I'm going
Talk
to.
with him, discuss, communicate. That's very important. Those are key. You get collaborate properly so that we can have things sorted out. We need to fly, please, and I need people to fly with me. You get.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you so much.
All right. That's a very brilliant. I like the fact that you guys are doing real time, it's not just abstract case studies. You get. That makes a lot of sense. Well done. Let's move on. Sunday, my guy, and Goodness. I haven't met Goodness. Maybe Goodness should speak if Goodness is around so that I can meet Goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, Goodness is not around. Yeah, so she said I should speak
Okay. All
for
right,
both of
Mr.
us.
Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, so basically
Ride on.
we are
Ride
trying to
on.
build like a yeah, we're trying to build like a
Ride on,
fintech app
bro.
that will help users to like
Yeah.
simplify their money management system because we'll find out like over the years people find it so difficult to manage their income and expenses. So what we are trying to develop, we are trying
Hmm.
to build yeah, like an app that will help users be able to track and to manage how they spend money and how their income and out their inflow and outflow. So that's basically what we are trying to build up. So I while you were discussing the class, I messaged her that you said our high fidelity prototype must be ready and also the our hero section. So we've promised we'll do that before the class tomorrow and it will be much more ready. Can you still hear me?
It's so much popular in general. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm saying that in terms of, I want you guys to dig deep a little bit in terms of your problem statement. To be sincere, right? So this issue of managing inflow outflow, it's a common thought process in terms of fintech. So you can dive deep a little bit more in solving, a more what's the word now? A more not a generalized problem. Do you get? Of course, a generalized problem can be that maybe there's no. Are you sure from your research? Are you sure that it has not been solved yet, or you want to improve better on it? If that's the case, it's fine. But you can also dive deep a bit more in terms of fintech is everywhere, and everybody wants to do fintech in terms of case study. You get me? I always run from it, but it's fine. You get but I want you to go deep. I want you guys to like go deeper in terms of problem statement. You define it and also add more features that can commensurate the fact that you're trying to solve inflow and outflow. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, and that's the truth. This particular problem is everywhere, and a lot of people have solved it. But it doesn't mean that you can't solve it differently. We are designer with different perspective, and that's fine. But I just want you guys should go a bit further, do more research. Do more research, do more. Go online, check things that can major problem currently in fintech. Just search Google generally. And it could filter some things for you. Then you can incorporate it in your problem setting so that you have something more solidified. And you get, I'm even thinking of guys incorporating AI in their, if you are doing case study now, you're not incorporating AI, you're just playing. You get, so you
Hmm.
can think further. I want you guys to think further, really. I want you guys to think further on how these things could, things can be improved. And with the current social problem, that fintech is facing. I'm sure there are a lot of blogs that is explaining all these things. If you guys do more research, it's not just doing needs, frustration. It's fine, but let's go online. Let's check blog. Let's check people opinions about general problem. You can search normal news. Do you get normal news? Just check news and check things around fintech, what they are facing currently. I have a vast, knowledge about not just a stereotype or a narrowed down thought in terms of solving problems. You get, and this will really help you in even defining so much. You realize that when you're doing your flow or your design, you have more to tackle, and you have more screens that has great results.
Oh, okay.
You get, that's my advice. You get, so I'm hoping to see you guys flying tomorrow. Are we together? I hope we're good.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. You can mute your mic. I still have some handful of time. Yeah. Okay. Godfather and Annie Berry. Are you in the house? Godfather, Honeyberry, anyone in the house that want to represent? You have your stakeholder here to check things up. Are they on holiday? Okay, moving on. Godfather is here now. Godfather, I'm seeing God here now. Godfather, don't do us like this now.
I'm here.
Yeah. Well, all
I'm
right.
a,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm a bit sick.
All right. So,
Yeah.
oh, you're sick?
Yeah, having very severe headache, but don't worry, I'll try and talk. So,
Oh, I wish that your partner is here. Yeah, go ahead, please. Go ahead. Sorry for stressing you, but if you
no,
can
no
go ahead, you
no
can
problem.
push.
So, our case study is bordered around fintech, um, and we are looking into the area of financial inclusion, which has been a very big
Okay.
challenge, which has been a very big challenge in Africa. About 500 million
Okay.
Africans are financially excluded. When I
Hmm.
relocated to South
Okay.
Africa from Nigeria, I also experienced that I was financially excluded for 2 years, and that became a very
Hmm.
serious concern. So
Okay.
I took it upon myself to solve that problem. So apart from it being a case study, it's actually a problem I'm trying to solve here in South Africa, to see a way people can be brought into the financial system. And one of the problem I see is in the area of onboarding. Onboarding is a major problem. Like I said, about 350 million Africans are not on the system. And out of about 500 million Africans cannot actually identify themselves. This is based on research. 500 million Africans
Okay.
any means of identification. 500 million Africans don't have any proof of residence. 500 million Africans
Okay.
cannot actually say this is where they stay. This is fact. You can carry out your research. So if they cannot
Okay.
identify themselves, then how can they be able to come on board, since most of the traditional financial houses require proof of identification, proof of residence before, which is part of their KYC before you can be brought on board.
That's
So
true.
think of
That's true.
a better way to do this. And I look at it, I said,
We as a human, we are an identity ourselves. We carry a lot of identity on us. Our face is an identity, our fingerprint is an identity, our retina is an identity, and our iris is an identity. So we are a load of identity ourselves. So why can't we use that as a means of identification? And
Okay.
that's what we are trying to do with the case study we are creating, a biometric system that can be used to bring people into the financial system. An easy way of financially including everyone in Africa. Thank you.
For real. I feel like clapping for you right now. Please, let's share more, please. Let's share Godfather up. Like, from even the empathy, right? Empathizing with the users. I could feel it, right? And it makes a lot of sense. The storytelling and delivery just make a lot of sense. You get it's coming with facts and data. Do you get? So this, I'm looking forward to this particular project, to be sincere. And I don't even mind if it's come out well. It can be pushed further, right? I'm seeing AI driven accessibility solution to bridge the gap. I'm seeing mobile based financial platform. I'm seeing digital biometrics, that identification system, right? So these are, if this can work really in terms of you guys solution, to make a lot of sense, right? This makes a lot of sense, yeah. So I'm looking forward to see you know the the interpretation in terms of UI functionality, and I see how this can fly. Well done, well done, well done. I like it, I like it, I like it. All right. Thank you for your time. Moving on, moving on, moving on. So is it possible to have you guys high fidelity? Because I'm seeing some mid fidelity already somewhere, some wireframe already here. So is it possible to have you guys high fidelity tomorrow, please?
Yeah, I'll try my best, maybe tonight or tomorrow. I can't guarantee for tomorrow because the severity of this headache, I don't know, is very severe.
Okay.
And I have some
Oh, sorry about
executive meetings tomorrow, you understand. On Saturday, I also
it.
have
Okay.
an event. I'll be giving a speech on Saturday. So I can't
Okay.
guarantee tomorrow or Saturday, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. For now,
Okay.
my
How
partner is
about?
handling it, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
But she actually needs me on board to actually bring everything to reality.
Okay, that's fine. Please just try and work with Annie Berry, and let's see how this can fly on time. All
I'll
right.
do
Well
it.
done, guys. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Yeah. All right. Okay. Moving on. Like guys are they're just blowing. You've blown people's mind already. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. So, Raya and Princess, if you're here, please let's have you on board. Thank you, MD. Rayo and Princess. I will call you people on radio station. Oh. Like I'll call all those people that used to find people. Ryan, please, or Princess, if is anyone on board here? Let me scream one more time. Ryo and Princess. Where are you guys? Okay. Seems they are not on board though. Alright. Just let me just tag them here before I move to the next person. Mm. That's it. It's covering my right. Okay. Okay. So not to keep us, Treasure and Akim. Anybody on board here? Treasure and Akim. Treasure and Akim, please. Don't leave me here alone. Please. That's a song. Please. Are we here? Treasure and Akim. I'm not joking. I'm not even joking here right now. Sorry guys, I play music designing, so I do music too, so it kind of influences everything I do. So pardon me, you get. um, Treasure and Akim. Okay, everybody seems to be silent night. Okay, no wala. Let me tag them. You need to present your fidelity tomorrow. Please, Sunday, please, can you help me type on the group? Yes, I'm giving you that task. I'm giving you that duty. Ryan and Princess, tag them if you know them, or just type their name normally, that they need to do their presentation tomorrow, high fidelity presentation tomorrow. They are not on board today.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir. And also for Treasure and Akim, yes, Mr. Sunday, you can let me do that too. Yeah, since they're not on board. Okay, moving on. Low cash. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it well. This looks like Indian names. Alex Temar. Location Alex Temar. If you're on board, wow. If you're on board, please help us. Lokesh and Alex Tema, anyone on board yet tonight to help us with the presentation so that we know where you are? Okay. Okay, seems they're not on board too. So these guys are missing a lot for real, and they have gone very far with their research. I hope they are really working. They're still with us. I hope they are still with us. Okay. Lokesh and Alex Tema, please help me type. Please, Mr. Sunday, you're going to help us tonight. Thank you. On the group so that I can follow them up after this class. All right. Lokesh and Alex Tema should identify themselves on the group so that we can have time together, probably tomorrow before the main class. You get, so that I can know where they are and then have some inputs and know how they're moving. Oluyemi Joseph, somebody is following up. Which Oluyemi Joseph? Okay, all right. So Olumide and Juicy. So Olamide, sorry, Olamide and Juicy. Is anyone here? Olamide and Juicy. Help me, help me. Don't leave me here alone. Olamide and Juicy. We're banking on you guys. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Please tag them, call their name. The groups they are not here tonight. All right. I'm seeing Prime. No, he's doing Prime. The person didn't put their name. Prime. Let me see. If you are handling Prime here, please let me know. Website designed for Times New Roman, local newspaper sites. If you are the one handling it, please indicate right up. Okay, seems everybody is not here, and this classes we're having is for hands-on, right? To make sure that you guys are working tomorrow. Now I'm checking everybody. We are doing the presentation. We are working. Like there's no plenty talk tomorrow. Do you get? That's why I'm giving us heads up on what I'm expecting tomorrow so that we can push. You get? Okay, let's move on. Elizabeth and Sarah, if you are here, please.
Kenny,
Elizabeth and Sarah.
sorry to cut you.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you,
Yeah.
sir.
When you're done, and just come to my WhatsApp or just call me. Normal call.
All right.
I
All
want
right.
to enter into a meeting now, so I'll leave you.
All right. No problem. Okay, guys, are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Thank you for still staying, sticking around. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. So, where's Elizabeth and Sarah? Seems so, meaning we are quite a number than this, and this is serious. Okay, please, Mr. Sunday, you can help me tag them that I'm still available even after this call. If they want to jump in a call with me, I'm still available for them. You get between now and tomorrow, you get whenever they are ready. Right. Okay. Elizabeth and Sarah is not around. Please tag them. Thank you. Please. Okay, let me check other persons. Okay, somebody. This is serious. Okay, I think I'm skipping a lot of persons. Self, imagine Stephanie and Ebire. Okay, if you are with your laptop, let's do this way. Let's do this way so that I don't waste so much time. If you are with your laptop, Olayemi, please point to your own case study, please, so that we can address it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, please. Once I'm done with Olayemi, if you're available on your laptop, just point me. Shey you get, I'll just call your name and we're good to go. Thank you. Olayemi, please, and Oluwaseyi, please go ahead with your case study presentation and let's know where
So,
you are. Go ahead, please.
good day, sir. So our case study is to design a car rental application. So we are done with
Okay,
the
current.
sir.
No, go ahead, please.
So we are done with the user persona, the how my question, the empathy map. We are done with the user flow diagram, and we are currently on the low fidelity. So our case study is because in our research we had the problem
Okay.
that people are having
So I need you
issue
to
with.
explain the concept for me. Yeah.
So it's a car booking app, something similar to Uber and Bolt app. But in this case, you can rent a car and drive it yourself instead
Okay.
of getting driven to the location you want. So you can
Okay.
input your pick up location and your drop off location in our own app, which is not available in most of the app according to our research. And we have to make our payment method more easier. So that's what we are working on
Hmm.
presently.
Okay. So you guys don't think that I can rent a car and move on with it and I don't come back.
There's
What's
a
like your
location
KYC? What
tracker.
are the security process?
So there's a location in the app. There will be a location tracker on each vehicles available, and for the user security, you can share your location with your families. What's from the app?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So we're going to have your high fidelity tomorrow. Like
Yes,
it's
sir.
not like I'm not trying to, it's not like a suggestion, like we're going to have it now, right?
Yes. We work on that
Olayemi, you're,
tonight.
you're a big boy now. You're a big
Yes, we work on it
designer
tonight
now.
too.
So all right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see what you guys have. You get and you can push from there. Please. Okay, thank you. Okay, so
Yes.
please, if you are here and you've not presented your case study, please indicate so that I can call your name and we go to your case study file. Thank you. Since we have a lot going on here tonight. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I think I've attended to many of the persons here tonight. So, and there are still a lot of case study hanging here for real. I wonder. Okay, Mr. Sunday, please let me be telling you some of the persons you're going to tag. Ayodele and no, and Alex Tema, right?
Okay.
I believe you. Please help me tag them. Ayodele, you might not have their number. You just write their name somewhat, something like that. Um, which other person? Okay, I'm adding this there to timer. CD. Okay, in case you want to follow me, this is the Ayodele here, please. You can see me here. And I'll extend my yes. This is your case study. Thank you. Stephanie and Ibire. None of them is here. Okay. We'll soon wrap up. I think I'm kind of done since some of them are not here tonight. Get Dave and Grace. Dave and Grace is not here to present their case study. Dave and Grace is not here. Vanessa, I wonder why Vanessa is not here. Okay, Godly Life. Godly Life, please. Where's your case study? Go ahead, please.
Okay, Godly and Chinom. So I think this is the first one by the Pali. Yes, yes, that one.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I've seen it. So go ahead, please.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just joining, so I discovered that
Okay,
the persons are presented. I had
yeah.
network issues.
Basically, okay. So basically, what you're supposed to tell us is your progress, things you're trying to solve, problem you're trying to solve, your approach to it, and you know your high fidelity somewhat. So go ahead, please.
Okay, so basically we are working on a project which is
The line is breaking.
okay. Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me now?
Really?
Are you hearing me now? Hello.
Yeah, better, much better now,
Okay,
much better
okay,
now.
okay,
Go
okay.
ahead.
So,
Yes, I can
so,
hear you, please.
so we are working on elevating.
Yes, I can hear you.
So we're working on elevating Uber rides, and there is a problem we discovered when it comes to the Uber booking. I'll call it industry booking of Ubers. So one thing we discovered is that, you know, for um, for some persons in Nigeria now, in Nigeria, there's a problem, a huge problem, which happens in most cases, and one of them is, for somebody of possibly maybe a somebody of a high capacity gets maybe he or she needs to be at the place at a particular time, possibly in the evening, and possibly you don't know how then will be like. So, like for example, boat. I don't think you can schedule your rides on boat service. I don't think you can schedule us on boat service. So one thing we are incorporating in this is a problem, and we are trying to solve the problem by creating a platform whereby persons can be able to schedule their rides, so that once it's time
Mhm.
for them to take up their ride,
Yeah.
it's they can have they can access, they can get the driver waiting standby, so that they can feel they can get their rides at that point in time. And another problem we are trying
Hmm.
to solve is, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'm feeling
So
you, man.
yeah,
Right
so
on.
another problem we are trying to solve is, persons although you have premium, when booking your rides, you have premium, you have basic, you have different plans that some services render. But one thing that is being forgotten to add is, okay, let's say maybe a Dangote now has issues with his rides, and he just needs to just try Uber services for, and maybe he books an Uber service, and some persons would like to enjoy the kind of ride they like. Like for me now, I may say, okay, I always love Lamborghini, or I love Lexus. I would like to roll with Lexus. Can they actually select the kind of car they want? Because the kind of car they want to determine how much it will cost. So definitely it will be high in price. But persons still can still afford that. So can persons still try and select the car they want? That is the problem we are trying to that is being that we are trying to solve. Because persons will always want to be so comfortable in the kind of ride they want. That is one problem that we discovered. It happens in some countries, and persons enjoy it. So we're trying to incorporate that even in our locality here in Nigeria. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. I
Okay.
don't. Yeah, but we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So that is the problem we are
Okay,
trying to
makes a lot of
solve.
sense, right? And I like where case is written and it's simple. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
I
hear
will
you.
get concept, right? Right, that's very okay. So how can we get to high fidelity? The noise, what
Um.
noise where you are?
So
You
our
can
high
mute yourself. Thank
fidelity.
you. So how
So
when can we get the high fidelity? Because tomorrow is like the day. All
ah
right. Thank you so
we
much. I
we
said it's a very good concept, right? And I'm hoping to see the high yeah, so I'm hoping to see the high fidelity tomorrow. You get I don't know if
by
that's very
God's
possible
grace,
for
by
you. You can.
by God's grace, we are trying to work on it. So we'll start this night and tomorrow morning. Then hopefully before evening we should come up with something.
I can't hear you, please.
Are you hearing me now?
Ah, please, us and your laptop so that God's grace can influence the laptop and the person using the laptop. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we're hoping to get you guys tomorrow. You can mute your mic now. So Chinozo, okay, you guys are working together, yeah? So you're working with Godly, I guess.
Yes,
Can you hear
yes,
me?
yeah, yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, yeah. So since your network is a bit better, right? So I said I like you guys' concept, and I'm hoping to see you guys high fidelity tomorrow. You get because we want to achieve, you know, making sure everybody is able to have a presentation for all your case studies between now and Saturday. You get so I don't know how that can work for you guys, but at least let's have some screens so that we can, we can together see how you can arrange or properly, story tell your ideas. You get with your with your screens and products you're building. You get so let's keep our hands on deck and so that we can achieve these things together. I'm a flying boy and I like people flying with me. You get if you're crawling, man, I'm gonna leave you behind. You get so we need to fly together. You get all right, thank you so much. Okay, lastly, if you're here and you've not presented, let me know so that I can call it off. We have just 10 minutes to leave this call. Yeah, Vanessa is Fasasi. It is sound like Ferrari. All right, where's your case study, please?
Over here.
So Fasasi, just hold on for me. I'm coming for you. So Vanessa,
Yeah,
let me follow you. Where's
I-
your case study, please?
I'm here.
Seems. Let me just follow you. Okay, Vanessa and Nadia. Is Nadia with us or
No, Nadia.
on
Nadia
leave,
isn't here tonight.
maternity
She
leave?
she
Or
said
what?
she couldn't make it tonight.
All right, give us a brief and tell us where you guys are so that we can
Okay,
push
so
together and fly together. Right on, please.
we're working on a meal planning app for our target audience are busy people who don't have time to prepare healthy meals and they always have to end up eating takeout, which is unhealthy, which leads to health conditions and just neglect on their overall well-being. So yeah, so we're designing an app that will come up with meal plans, and those meal plans will be based on the user's dietary preferences and allergy preferences, allergy restrictions as well. And yeah, the app will also have recipes and videos, basically just everything to make the user's life easier, right? And there will also be kind of like a pantry, right? And the app will know when there's no ingredients available. We've also integrated grocery delivery, right? So if the user wants to have this meal, there's no ingredients, right? The user can just easily place an order for the groceries and it will get delivered, right? And we're also integrating smart smart kitchen. I don't know what to call it, but basically the user can just control his or her appliances while sitting down to say, oh, do this for me, and oh, do that for me. Yeah. So yeah, it's to help busy people who do not have time to make their own meals and just want to quickly whip up something and eat healthy food to eat. Yeah, basically.
Okay, I'm also saying that they are optional VR guided step by step
Yes,
cooking
yes.
tutorials.
That is completely optional. So
Oh, okay. Uh, hmm. Are they like a what's the word now? Like a feature that could help to suggest a kind of meal or arrangement. Like what's like the something is missing, right? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, so how do you integrate your dietary plan or whatever it is on the platform?
okay, so it's as part of our onboarding process. So
Okay.
the user gets to put in dietary preference if the user is a vegetarian, or if the user is on a keto diet, or whatever dietary preference the user has. There's also a section to put in allergies. There's also a section to put in the kind of food the user likes, the kind of cuisine. So if the user is Mexican, there's going to be an option for that. So the app will just work based on what the user has filled in, right? And we'll know what the user wants, what the user needs as well. So yeah.
Mm. Okay. So I will also suggest, not because maybe it's because of my research lately, right? I also suggest you guys should integrate AI suggestions you get,
Yeah,
or better way to put or an advanced way to put ingredients together to make a better, flavor or all those stuff. So better way to just AI should be able to help them in terms of advancing the knowledge they already have in how to put their foods together or sort of you get it really help
yes,
and boost
yes.
you
There's
guys
there's supposed to be an assistant while the user is cooking. I don't know. I think we decided to put that. We have a FigJam file open, so that's why we're doing most of our brainstorming. But there's supposed to be an assistant while the user is
Alright.
doing his thing, so the user is not completely alone
Correct.
on it. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. Correct. Okay, that will fly. That will fly. Well done, guys. So
Yeah.
how far with you guys on the UI?
So we just only started our wireframing today.
Okay.
Um, yeah,
Okay.
but we haven't finished. But hopefully by tomorrow.
You guys need to fly. You guys need to
Yeah,
fly.
yeah,
You guys need to fly, right? You
yeah.
sketch
Yes.
out things and move. You know how these things work, Vanessa. Sketch out things. Once you have it, you can flesh out what you sketch. You get so the ideas should be sketched out. You get so that you guys can move faster with your wireframing than to high fidelity. I need this thing to be ready tomorrow evening, please.
Okay.
You get
Thank you, sir.
all right. All right. Thank you. At least the major features should be ready so that we can
Yes,
fly with
yes.
that. Well done. I like
Yeah.
the concept. I like the concepts.
Thank
I
you.
like the concept. Well done. All right. Fasasi, can you write on? You have the mic now. You have the mic now.
Yes, good evening. Hello, good
Good
evening, please. Can you
evening.
hear me?
I can hear you,
So,
Fasasi.
so um, our file is our project is Daniel and Abbasid.
Okay, let me get it. Let me get it, please. There's a lot going on here, right? Okay, Abdul Bashir. All right. Okay, go ahead, please.
Yes. So, as we all know, that substance abuse is destroying the dreams and potential of our community and most vulnerable members, and the widespread of this sort of a pandemic was it's not only Nigerian that's facing the issue. So, like, it's causing a whole lot of problems, destroying young leaders, the future of, like, putting our future at risk. So, we want to create an app that will assist drug addicts, or substance abusers generally, to um, to recover from addiction. So the reason why we came with this approach is that we saw that in our research, we saw that some people did not have access to um, uh, a rehabilitation center. And in fact, we don't have enough rehabilitation centers on ground from our research. So, and people did not have the access. And those that even have access and know about it, the cost of rehabilitation centers are very high. Like you see, for 3 months, they pay 1 million, 1 point something million, and with the price of cost of food and the likes these days. So that was why we decided to create to assist them. So on this app, they will be able to have access to they will have access to health workers that can assist them, one. And also we want to integrate AI. We want to integrate AI to so that in case if the health workers are not available or there's nobody on ground to attend to the person, the AI to can assist the person
Okay.
in absence of an health worker, and to also support the health worker to make the work easier. So and also
Hello, hello everyone.
Mm.
we want
Hello.
to
This is live.
the doctors are busy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Basit,
Your
I
line
think
is
your line is
breaking.
breaking. So
Your
can I
line is
take?
breaking already.
Let me take it from here.
I'm trying to. I'm
Daniel.
just reading, but I'm not hearing you properly.
I am Daniel Absoy. So
Hello.
I partner with Basit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. I can
Okay.
hear you.
So can I just keep it, keep going the way, since this line is breaking? So let me just keep going. So
Okay.
the app is,
Wow. Down.
yeah.
All right.
Hold on, bro. So
Okay.
we need to understand that the society
Yeah, please.
is
Yes, please.
becoming unbecoming.
Go ahead. Please.
So, and I see that old people, young people in the community have been affected by one thing. So, because the economy is bad, because the livelihood of every human has been tampered with, has been questioned. So it leaves people with choices, and some take the choice of taking substances, narcotics, and all that, which has actually been a detriment to our society, and it has affected the growth of the community. So people find solace, people find joy in taking substances. So this app we are trying to create, app or website, because we are thinking of having it as app and website. So it's going to help the society, because if we have high number, due to our key metrics, high number of users, of drug users in the community, it's going to reduce the productivity of every community to aim high, because if you don't take drugs, if you don't, you become dependent of things that are harmful to you. So what is this app? This app is going to help all drug abusers It does not have to be drug abusers alone. It can be family members, can be people living in the community, can be somebody, can be a rehabilitation center. Have this app on their system, on their on the worker's phone to manage drug abusers to be better. So it's a recovery process that you will be able to track. You'll be able to track recovery process of each affected um drug abuser. So it's not going, it's user friendly, that is going to leave users a way of them being, it's going to maintain a confidentiality, and it's still going to maintain discreet, that you know what, you can actually grow, you can become better without anybody knowing that you're going through this phase. Your wife does not, maybe you're taking drugs, your boyfriend, your girlfriend knows, does not know you're taking drugs, but you are dependent on these things, and you want to recover from it without them knowing that you've been affected by it. So this app is so on where you have access to register anonymously, you have access to use without anybody knowing, and you will grow because there's a tracking system on the app that will record from day one to, it's a long process thing. So you keep growing, you keep getting better, you keep having different process of getting better. And another thing is that on this app, when you have a trigger, that there's no one there, you can't talk to a counselor, you just have this thing, it just happened, and you want to grow better, you can actually come on the app. There's an AI quick support. There's AI quick support that when you just click on the app, on the home screen, on the home page, there's a button, there's a FAB, float action button, that it's on the home button, that when you click on it, automatically the AI will sense your voice. Maybe you were trying to talk with text, trying to do video, you're trying to do audio, you just say something, the AI will be able to register your mood. You'll be able to register your voice and say, okay, it seems you're tense. How can I help you? What can I do for you? So it's going to sat around and see the best possible um, first aid to give to the abuser before he or she have access to the counselor of the counselor assigned that he has registered to grow better, or the therapist that is on his case, on different cases. So at the time of trigger, you have AI to attend to you. And we have, I think I was about creating the, we are about creating the low fidelity. So it's a teamwork. We can't take it like that. So the user flow is, when you can see the user flow, when you open the app, you have the launch screen, you have the onboarding. The onboarding starts with a quote. The first page of the onboarding starts with a quote of, because I believe that motivation is the first key of every human. So when you get the motivation, it keeps you ahead, like, okay, I'm not the only one experiencing this. I can grow better. I can get better. So when you see, so the second page can now tell you what the app is about, and the third page can lead you to the sign in screen. So as you can see here, you can, are you a user already? No, you go straight to you have to fill the sign up form. Then if you have filled it, it go to verification process. So after verification process, you can now go back to where you can enter your username and password. So if you forget your password, it will take you back to where you can reset your password. Then it will take you back to the verification process again. So now when you have now remembered your password, it takes you to the home page. The home page requires what? It requires you having the home page, you have the card where you can pay. So the moment you get on the home page, you can actually pay for counseling services or therapy. And the third one is the calendar, your schedule with different counselors is on the home page. The fourth one is the message. The conversation you've had with the counselors will be on your message, navigation menu. And the last one is the profile. On the profile, we have the edit name. You can edit. You can keep yourself anonymous in the message in case you're trying to grow without people knowing. You're trying to heal yourself without people. You can see from the user stories and the how might we and the empathy map, what they say, what they do, and how they feel and what they think. That some of them want to grow. Like Sarah wants to have a digital based growth, which AI will help her. So she's used to, we are trying to modernize healing processes without them
Mm.
having um be have to go to the rehabilitation center, post them today. There's no, you know how our health system is. You can go today to the general hospital and they tell you that you are scheduled for next month. How can you tell me that someone that has that needs an urgent
Yeah,
um needs to come back in the following month? What
yeah,
if the person gives up its life? So you can see we have the message and we have the profile. So under the calendar, you can book your appointment, because under the calendar, you will see
okay,
your booked appointment. You can see your view appointment. You can edit the appointment. On the card, you can see the add card, you can see the saved card, and you can see make payment. Maybe you are running a month and you want to run 3 months because you don't want to keep running it. You can do that there. And on your own page, you have the quick AI support. The quick AI support is where you have like, okay, just go on the home page. The first floating button you see is, because you're tense, you're in a trigger form. You don't need to type anything. Just click on the quick AI support, and it's going to help you. I say, how can I help you? Maybe it's give you a voice notification or a voice access that, okay, you can access through voice, you can do the video, or you can type if you cannot talk where you are. So it's there, and we have the profile. On the profile, you can see edit track process. On the you can see track process that leads to you view. You have the view
mm-hmm.
recovery analytics, which can be
Yeah,
represented with graph, can be represented with maybe charts or graph. So you will know that, okay, for first week, and this app is going to always have a constant note of having the right tone to talk to. People have different attributes and different ways to see things. So this on the view recovery and analytics is asked to always gear them up that you're doing good, you're doing better. What you did this week was better, so you can grow better. And lastly, we have the reports. Maybe there's a process that you had a conversation with a counselor and you don't feel great with the counselor, the way he spoke to you, and you want to be better. So you can actually report from the report. So the team, the people managing the app, which is the back end, or the stakeholders, the investors, can see that such maybe we have like 5 different abusers complain about one counselor. It is better for them to take the counselor off, because the counselor does not meet the criteria of the healing process of the abusers. So then we have the sign in the profile. So we have the sign out there. So I think we are left with a low wireframe, which we are still trying to find the best possible way to represent the design. Then we move to the high fidelity. Thank you very much.
yeah, okay, mm-hmm. Yeah,
So are you saying something? Because it seems your line is breaking, or you're not saying it.
mm-hmm. Okay, mm. All right. Can you hear me now? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that. I think it was my network. So, is there any other person in here that has not done presentation? Because I'm trying to wrap up the class now. Is a time well spent, I believe. All right. Okay. So I think we address the other persons tomorrow, or they can reach out to me. What has been equal. Thank you everyone for joining tonight. I believe we'll learn a lot this night, and then we're looking forward to our high fidelity tomorrow, so we can push, from there. Thank you for joining. I'm going to say good night from here. All right. Good night, everyone. Right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Well, we're done. We're done. Yeah, well, we're done. So I yeah, well, we are done. Oh. We're